So welcome you guys to Stamford Syntax Club orientation meeting. So in this meeting, we're going to be talking about the club tech activities and some plans for new joiners. So yeah. So in case you haven't already, so the left one is the club registration form from Stanford, and the line group and Discord. Everybody join, right? Okay, then okay. So what will we do in this club, right? So basically, we're going to be developing a software, specifically websites that essentially improve our quality of life at Stanford, using industry standard tools and modern technologies. Actually, we have some current projects under development, and we'll show you guys later in the session. Okay, or you can just come here to find some friends to code with, and that's pretty much okay. And at Stanford Syntax Hub, we actually divide people into 3 different teams to allow them to focus on improving their skills only on the area that they are interested in. So we have 3 teams, right? So front end, back end, and platform. In the front end, essentially, obviously, we'll be taking care of the website interfaces, developing website that users will interact with. And the back end will be taking care of server-side logic and developing REST APIs to allow communication between the front end and the back end. And then we have the best team platform. So in this team, we take care of the software deployment, right? So we take whatever is built from the front end and the back end team into our Linux server, and then we deploy it for them. And yeah, that's pretty much the teams that we have at Stanford Syntax Club.
Okay, so right now we currently have 2 projects that we are doing right now with the current members. So the first project that we are doing right now is Stanford Center. You can have a look at this link. We will show you later. So what we are doing is we created a website that the student needs for their student life in Stanford. So basically, as we all know, Blackpool is a little bit complicated to navigate around some links and the resources that you need. So what we did is we created a user-friendly website that combine all the links that you need in one place. And we also provide some like academic calendar schedules, when schedule academic calendars, your curriculum for your majors, something like this, and you can have a look at them and you can access them in one place. That is what we did. And then another thing is onboarding business site. That is for the newcomers or the people who have no experience in programming at all. So this site is meant for guiding their way through the programming with JavaScript. So we did a lot of basic JavaScript guide on this website. That's what we are doing right now, and you can have a look after we are done with the presentation. And the next thing is what we are going to do. We are going to do the course review program. It's like a website where the student or Stanford can review a course every time they are going to enroll in a new one. So if the student done, for example, if the student done English, they can review if that course is like how much is it is it good for them or not. They can rate them, and then after that the new student who are going to take the course, they can have a look at the review and they can see if this course is good for them or not. So something like that we are going to do. Yeah, and it is completely anonymous. So that's what we are doing in the code.
Would you like to show it now or after?
Maybe you can show that now.
Okay.
So this is the site that we talked about, the Stanford Centers. So here are the quick links in the homepage where you can access the Blackboard, the registry, forms, the Microsoft Teams, and then run schedules, academic calendars, basically everything you need as a student. So if you click one of the links, you can see, for example, this is the starting point, the curriculum. You can have a preview or you can download it in a computer. everything is very convenient for students.
And then onboarding side.
Yeah, and then the next thing is for the newcomers, people with new experience. We have a platform that guides through everything they need to know about basic programming structures. So we have a guide with JavaScript, and these are the things that they can access. We make it fun to look around, so don't afraid to look. And then we have a tutorial for Git, and we have a final assessment which we will be doing it for you guys. After you learn all the basic things, you will have a final challenge to make one small project.
And then,
So next thing, let's go.
okay. So to help new joiners to blend in smoothly, we essentially categorize new joiners into three different groups. The first one is obviously the new joiners with no basic programming, and the second one is you have some basics but currently looking for some projects to work on, and the third group is obviously when you have some ideas of the project you want to do already, and you are looking for some friends to join you. So each of these category will have different flow, and so for the newcomers without any basic programming, I would recommend to go to the basic programming course, which can be online courses on Free Code Camp, Code Academy, or anything else, or simply take our class onboarding.
Yeah, that we did.
Yes. And after that, you can take on the Git, which is essentially a tool for collaborative work, right? And after that, you go to the task-specific onboarding. This onboarding, it will be different depending on the team you choose. For example, you choose to be on the front-end team. You'll be learning how to use React, TypeScript, Next.js. And is there anything else, Mr. Tawan? He's not here. Okay.
There's also there's also the UI library which is called Manti.
Okay,
Mantine for you. Okay.
A way of writing CSS that will not make your brain rot.
Yeah, that. Okay. Yeah. I'm not in the front end team.
Bunch of libraries too.
Okay, and say if you join the back-end team, you'll be learning how to develop RESTful APIs, how to write a program that essentially communicates with the databases, which we have MongoDB and PostgreSQL, and some logic relating to object storage system like Amazon S3, and Dockerization and Redis for caching. And if you're going to the third team is for platform team, right? You'll be learning Dockerization, how to work on the Linux operations, and how to use Docker Compose to deploy stuff. And hopefully you'll go to Kubernetes soon. Hopefully. And after you're done with the task-specific onboarding, you can start contributing to the project. So you can look at the current repositories here on GitHub. And that's pretty much. Oh, okay.
Group 2.
Yes, okay. So in group 2, since you already have some basics, no more basic programming needed, right? But still recommended to use the Git course because we use Git to collaborate, right? And then same flow. Work on task-specific onboarding and then start working on the project. And if you're the third group, right, you have some of your idea already, this one is going to be more flexible. So essentially you can do whatever you want, right? But recommendation is to take Git and optional task-specific onboarding, and then after you just do your thing, right? Do whatever you want. And if you need anything, for example, you want to deploy your project into our Linux server, maybe contact me to help you deploy. Stuff like that. Okay. Do we have any questions? Any questions?
Anything at all? Okay.
Oh, okay.
No, don't explain it. I don't have.
Okay, cool. Okay, we're gonna be, yes,
When will this club officially start?
it's already
It
started.
When you will start coding?
Right now.
Right now.
Already.
I mean, the onboarding for part specific, like me and Tawan are current.
What the hell? I'm so late, man.
So basically, if you want to join the group 1, which is for newcomers, or if you have like less experience, you can join group 1, and then we'll set you up with like everything you need, like environments, right? IDEs and Git and everything. And then you will start looking at our onboarding stuff, and then you will look at the guidelines that we provided for you. And they were like, you have to go through that first before you can contribute to our project. Or if you completed those things, you can start doing your own project, or you can join our projects. Yeah, pretty much that.
And yeah, for part specific onboarding, like the front end and the back end we are making it, right? So we
Yeah.
just finished midterm exam, so we are very busy working on it. But once it's done, we're gonna put it in the announcement on Discord. Okay. But for now, yeah, if you have some basics already, you can start contributing to the project.
Yeah.
Okay. So anything else? Anything else?
So
Thank you.
Okay, then let's set up the development environment.
yeah,
So,
after startup, we will invite you to our GitHub organization.
so do you guys have your laptop with you? No laptop? Okay. No laptop? Okay.
Okay.
It's fine.
Okay.
Laptop. Okay, you can stop the recording now. Yep, thank you.